Hi, welcome to my channel, Josh Gordon Music. This is a Line 6 Pod Go video. Today we're going to look at using the global EQ settings for, when you're in gig situations where you've set up a patch. And like this one here, I have for my head rush, and you can't see it in the screen here, but I have a head rush 108 FRFR that I'm running into. And I created this patch for it with 3 snapshots. There's the clean snapshot 2. I guess I didn't title it, but it's a rhythm. And then we have a lead. Okay. So global EQ is a good tool though when you're out in your live gigging situations, because while I might like the sound of what I have here in my home studio, it's going to sound different when you're out at a bar, or if you want to take this for, like, say you're doing a theater show or whatever. The room's going to be different. And also you could have issues like, I don't know, I guess grounding or whatnot, that there, you could get maybe some unwanted frequencies in this preset that you've designed at home, and it sounds perfect. So learn to use the global EQ. It's a good tool. So, okay, so how do we access that? Well, you hit the 2-page buttons right here. Okay, and then here's global EQ. So hit that. And here we are, okay, starting with low. So I'm gonna do some playing as I talk. So this is my clean preset. And I'm using a Strat style guitar, humbucker in the bridge. So this is the neck single coil. Now I'm liking how it sounds. So I'm gonna go to position 2, like in between the neck and the middle. Okay, so on my end here, it's kind of sounding a little bright. So what would I do? Well, first I would go to the high. So go to the high. And then, depending on what I'm looking to do, I don't have a great knowledge of all the hertz and what they do. I have a little bit, okay? But I find the guitar, I would kind of, for example, I would probably let's go around the 6 kilohertz here. Now this Q factor here, again, I don't have all the technical information for it, but this is kind of like how do I describe it? Like the notch, right? Like if you certain Q factors, I guess the lower the value, the greater the the curve, right? So when you increase this, then the curve kind of shortens more, and then you could almost get it to like a pointing arrow the higher you go, and to really notch out like a specific frequency. So like what I like to do, I kind of like just to have it to 1. You know what? In this case, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna get it to 1.5. Okay, and then here I guess is where you're gonna, if you want to increase it or decrease it. So I want to decrease the high end. So I'm gonna go try and do something significant here. Like I'm gonna go down to -6 dB. Okay, so let's hear. I'll even go down to -9. Right, and I'm already noticing it's less bright and brittle, because that's what it was sounding a bit to me in this position. See, now that sounds a little smoother. I'll switch to middle pickup. Not as brittle to me. And now I'll do in between the bridge and the middle. And that's got a nice punch that I like. All right, now I'm liking how that sounds. But what if I do too much? Let's get really silly here. Let's just go. Okay, so you gotta get us to max, -12. Here, I'm gonna put this into the in between the neck and the middle. Okay, what if I didn't like that? Okay, well you can fix that. An easy way to do it is double tap the button. Or tap it in there. Look, you were back to 0, right? Okay, and then here, I can tap it back to the default. Tap it back to the default, okay? Another way that you can, let's say you've changed everything and you're like, oh no, this sucks. Or you've changed it for a gig, but now you're on a different gig, different room, and those global EQ settings aren't working. Well, guess what? Hit the action button, and then you can hit this to reset all of the EQ completely. Okay? So I won't go into too much more detail. I think that pretty much covers it. But again, let's do that. Let's finish it and hit OK. And like, yeah, again, you can, I want the mids. Say I want here. I'm going to go to my my dirt. Say I want a little more mid on that. Well, you know what? Okay, again, I'm going to up the Q to whatever. 1.5 I seem to like. And then for the mid frequencies, I'm going to go... Say I want to do a little lower. And I'm sure there's a better way to be doing this than how I'm doing this right now. But I want to go to like, I don't know, let's get lower here. Really low, really low. I'm going to go to 500. And then I want to increase that. I want to increase it by, let's do 3 dB. And that's packs a little more punch for me there too. All right, and again, you can either do action, reset, EQ, or you can just tap, 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 and there you go. Okay, so I won't go into the bass, but you get the gist of it. So once again, I thank all of you who have watched, and sorry you're not seeing my face on this video, but maybe that's a good thing. But I appreciate everyone who has watched my videos, everyone who is taking the time to subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you know when my next video comes. And I appreciate all the likes anyways from people who are just visiting the channel for the first time or returning. Thank you so much. And I will be doing a lot more preset videos, but also maybe some more functionality videos like this too. Lately I've been grateful to get a bunch of different gigs, and so I've been learning some material, so I haven't been dropping so many videos, but we'll get back there. So again, thank you, and keep enjoying the pod.